The Phoenix Police Department says it's seeing a big increase in new applications for jobs. Hundreds of people are looking to join the force.
This news comes as Phoenix PD is struggling to fill more than 600 vacancies in the department. Fox 10's Ashley Rodriguez joins us live to tell us what's behind the renewed interest in becoming a police officer.
Hey guys, yeah, there's a shift happening. According to Phoenix PD, they are gaining some momentum when it comes to closing this shortage. They said that this next class of recruits is one of the largest classes that they've had in years. Usually they see about 20 to 25 students. This class coming up, more than 40 students. So what's the momentum, or what's behind it, I should say? Well, they would tell you they're starting new marketing strategies. This sign behind me, just one of those examples of how they're really trying to get their message out there and target the younger kids. And also, you know, police officers, they took a lot of heat recently. That heat is starting to get cooled off, and more young people are shifting their perspectives when it comes to how they view the men and women in blue.
Breathe.
The Phoenix Police Department says new marketing strategies are attracting new recruits, and dozens preparing to graduate will slowly put a dent in the department's 600-plus officer shortage.
Historically, we've had approximately 200 to 250 applicants per month apply to the police department. Just in January alone, that number reached over 500, and then in February, we reached over 400 applicants.
Reaching Gen Z and Gen A requires social media. PPD recruiters are going live on Instagram. They're opting to text new applicants rather than call, and they're promoting the department's competitive pay.
The shortage has been a long time in the making. It's not something that happened overnight.
Over the past 5 to 6 years, Phoenix, like many departments around the country, has struggled to recruit and retain officers. The dip in hiring can be tied directly to 2020.
This is America.
When high-profile use-of-force incidents like George Floyd and Breonna Taylor shifted the public perception of police.
You guys start shadowboxing after?
But 23-year-old Trevor Roberts told me the wave of anti-police sentiment had no impact on his decision to become an officer. But instead, he's fueled out of a sense of duty. And he isn't alone. A 2024 Gallup poll measured Americans' confidence in police increased 8 percentage points over the past year to 51%, the largest year-over-year change in public perceptions.
I have very strong ties to my Christian faith, and I've wanted to protect people and help people when I can, and do that in the community that I know and love.
Yeah, you're starting to talk to people who are letting go of all the politicization around police and just want to do it from the bottom of their heart. Now, obviously, 600 positions to fill, that is a lot of positions. And remember, after 2020, it wasn't just hard to recruit, but it was also really hard to retain. A lot of police officers ended up retiring or leaving the force altogether. So I asked Phoenix PD, what are you guys doing in the meantime? Because this is not something that's going to happen overnight. In fact, they couldn't even tell me that they made a dent in that 600 with all of these new recruits. It's going to take time. They said right now they're removing officers from specialized investigations, putting them back on the street just to cover the shortage. They're also hiring civilians who can do police work without a gun and a badge. And then they're relying a lot on technology that will help them be their eyes and ears out in locations where their patrols are stretched thin. But let's hope they get their numbers up, definitely for public safety in their community. We'll send it back to you in the studio.